Hey everyone, this is Voltrum DDR, or Voltrum, doesn't matter, it's the same thing. Just, trying to make a post-MotL3 video, just like on, just kind of talking about my thoughts about the tournament. So yeah, I just came back from MotL with Mistake on the Lake 3, great DDR tournament hosted by Ohio DDR. Great job. It's like just great job to the organizers, Steve and Ejukin and all the like Kim. I don't know the entire crew, but you know who you are. So this was like the first DDR event after the pandemic, and then there were a lot of people coming, and vaccination was all required, which made me kind of feel like it was safe enough to go. So anyway, yeah. That aside, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could not have asked for like a better tournament experience. I just wanted to open it up that way because, yeah, this is my first ever experience going into a tournament. It's just like competing and meeting other DDR people in general. And yeah, like all just like went really well. Everyone is so friendly and wholesome in the community. Like they're all like welcoming and like I'm a new player, so I was like a little bit intimidated going in, and I was like, I mean, of course, I already knew a lot of people from Twitter, but still, it was like I had this like anxiety or like, just meeting new people, a lot of new people in real life. But yeah, it was all fun. It was so fun, getting to like meet a lot of DDR people all across the country, and just seeing them rip all these like charts, matches, and all this like there's like the setup was that you had like three monitors in front of like this party room that they kind of made it like a DDR room because they put like two white caps there, and then you could just watch the matches outside with other people who were there. Yeah, as the tournaments like progressed to like the higher level, more and more people were watching on the Twitch stream, and also like there at the actual place at Men Around One. And yeah, just like there were so many close matches. First of all, like there were ties all over the place, like EX score ties and like one or two difference or something like that. And I was like, every time that happened, like the crowd went wild. Like oh my god, yeah. Uh, it is such a magical feeling to be able to uh, just be really hyped about this one thing, DDR, with a lot of people in the same room. You already know, y'all all love DDR, so like, we all already have something in common. So like that's just magical, and that actually makes it that easy to just approach them and just like, hey, this is me. Like I'm both from DDR. I've seen your score post on Twitter, like, putting up amazing stuff there, and yeah, like some people recognize me because of Twitter as well. So yeah, all in all, like the social aspect of toward the tournament, it went well. It went really well. I'm really grateful for everyone in the community for being very welcoming and accepting. And about the tournament itself, like the match itself for me, so like my tournament matches, this was my first ever like entry in a tournament, so I feel like given that it went extremely well. I'm really happy about how it went. I'm like thinking about downloading the stream and like editing so that it shows like only my matches against the VYHD Nightman and the pros. I don't know exactly how to do that. Like I'll figure it out, and if I can't, then I will. But anyway, so if I can't figure it out, I'll like write something in the description, and you can go to the stream and like kind of hop in to the time post that I will let you know that I was competing in this time frame. But anyway, besides that, yeah. So I mean, I can talk about this like for a long time, so I'll try to make it short. So TLDR is that I placed 9 matches against 3 people because the way it was supposed to be is like you play 2 matches against, I mean like 2 songs, I mean, against one person, and then if if there's like 1-1 tie, then you do a tiebreaker, which is like based on a card draw, and like the actual the original 2 songs are supposed to be chosen by the other person and within like the level range, and the level range that we were supposed to pick from was 12 to 15. So yeah, from level 12 to 15. Anyway, so yeah, so it was literally like 1-1 tie for all my opponents, and it was like wild. Like we were all like tie. And against Nightman, I picked I mean, well, the way it worked was that you picked each like 1 song from 12, 13, 14, 15 respectively, and then it goes to like my picks go to other opponents, and they get to pick like according to the higher seed. So if you're a higher seed in the same pool, the higher the seed you are, like the more choice you have. So like because you get to get the priority in terms of choosing the song. So I think Nightman chose Saber Wing Akira Headshot Mix DSP. And yeah, so that was the first song that we played, and yeah, I won that song. I practiced a lot. The Saber Wing Accurate Headshot Mix. It's a little bit late song, and I just wanted to like and then I was actually playing this song randomly at an arcade one day, and like, oh, I PFC'd it with like 30p or something. I was like, wow, this might actually be a good 31p. I think 31p because it was 69. Nice. I have that video on my channel. Anyway, yeah. So after that, I was like, yeah, this is my 12 pick actually. So I practiced a little bit more after that, and then I was like consistently getting around 30p, and I think I got like 24p on my tournament match, and won great. But yeah, still EX score wise, solid. And the second match was Nightman's pick. Of course, it was New Decade. That's like kind of like his like pocket pick song. One thing that I wish kind of went better is that I wish I turned on like sudden a little bit better, because I missed 1 or 2 notes while I was turning on sudden. So for New Decade DSP, I play at 1.75 sudden plus, so that's what I did. And yeah, like while turning the sudden plus on at the slowdown, yeah, I missed a couple notes, and that made Nightman get like 5 EX difference from me, and then he won it. So we were on a tiebreaker, and then like we oh man, like there was like this one song that I literally had no idea about. Like it was Habibe. I never played that song, and then I vetoed that, and like Nightman vetoed something else. It was a 15, I think. It was like, I don't remember quite exactly what chart it was. It was a 15, and then Nightman specifically said, since I am stronger at 15s than him, he didn't want to pick a 15. So I mean, that's fair. So like we played this jank ass chart in the 13 folder called like Cherno's like Mass Class EDM remix. It's really late, and I played that song like a half a year ago and just never touched it again. I was like, yeah, this is a stupid chart. And then yeah, I forgot that it was late as fuck, so I didn't really play it at a good speed mod, and I lost that one, which is unfortunate, but whatever. This tournament matches are supposed to be unpredictable. That's the whole point, Anyway, so yeah, overall, great matches. And second opponent was Pros against Pros, and Pros was actually like advancing 2 or 3 levels or something like that from the lower level, and like people were saying like Pros is going crazy. And the funny thing is that Pros actually didn't lose a single match against any of his opponents before he matched with me. So I did win. I did win against him, which was a pretty good outcome for me. So here's what happened. First song, Cessna Trip ESP 14, crossover heavy. I'm bad at crossovers. And yeah, he took the lead by like 100 EX score or something. And then that's fine. Like Cessna Trip is a I still haven't triple played that yet. Anyway, so the second one was Crazy Love ESP. That was the song that well, first of all, you might know if you watched like my top 10, 15 chart videos, you might know that's like one of my favorite charts. And second, I'm somehow really good at it. Like first of all, well, I guess one of my strengths is double stepping. And that chart is a lot of double stepping, so maybe that's why. And like in terms of the sync, I was kind of able to get over the late sync by practicing a lot, and I was getting consistently like, I don't know, 70p ish and like 5 or 4 grays or something. So yeah, I picked that, and I guess pros chose that. And yeah, so yeah, it went well. I think I got like 60 something p, or maybe it might have been like 50, and then like the EX score difference was like 102 on that one, because I don't think he actually played that one at all. He did tell me after the match that he played it like a couple times on doubles, and then he thought he knew it a little bit. He would kind of be able to predict what it will be on singles, but he didn't. Like he kind of like screwed up in the beginning. So that already gave me like a 20x advantage. But yeah, after that, like the gap just widened. Anyway, yeah. So that that meant we had to do another tiebreaker. So I think it was reach the sky without your DSP. At that point, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty confident about this chart. And then like I looked up at his side, and like it turns out that he didn't play that song at all. Blastoise on the chat made a really good point that chart familiarity is really important in tournaments. So like the fact that I didn't really know half of the 13s and even 12s was a bit of a disadvantage for me. I knew pretty much every single chart in 14, 15 folders really well. So like I knew what was gonna happen. I reached the sky without you. I knew what was gonna happen. Like, I knew all the gimmicks. I knew all the BPM like changes and stuff. So yeah. I won the match against pros on that. So yeah, 2-1. It was pretty epic. It was an up score for me because I only got 3 grades or something. And the beginning like 150 combo, and like I PFC the rest. So I might want to go for a PFC on that one later. So yeah, that was pretty good. It felt pretty good because pros was never defeated before, and like I defeated him for the first time in the tournament. Like, let's go. Anyway. So what's the next? Yeah, VYHD. Okay, so the match against VYHD was a bit. I was really anxious about that. Like before tournaments, like because like he's stupid good. Like holy shit. Like and yeah. So for the first song was Second Heaven CSP. The reason is that like I also like randomly kind of found out. I was just playing Second Heaven on shuffle, like for the meme kind of, and I was like, yeah, this is a jank chart. Like, what if I just play it on shuffle? And like, it turns out like, I'm actually like pretty good at the chart if it's on shuffle. So like, I mean like, okay, I would say at 6 out of 8 shuffle that I played, I consistently did really well. Like 50p, 2-3 grays, like that's what we're talking about there. So yeah, I was ready to bet on just getting a good shuffle. So I played that on shuffle, and 4.5, and like the first like 2 to 2/3 of the chart, BYHD was PFCing, and I was like picking up greats here and there and like some perfects here and there. So I think the EX score difference was around 20 at one point. I looked at it, his side at one point. In the middle of the part where like there's like a long freeze, and I was like, yeah, there's like 20 x score like difference. I'm kind of screwed, whatever. And yeah, but I still wanted to like give it a good face try, so I did. And to my surprise, I actually ended up winning by 3 EX score difference at the end, because BYHD screwed up a lot in the end. The ending was stupid, so it was definitely better on shuffle. And like if you watch the stream, you will be able to see like I'm like, what? How did I win this? Yeah, so like that was a pop off. That was a really good pop off. This is the biggest upset probably of the tournament for me. I just didn't expect I would win anything against VHT. So like winning even one like song against him was like a pretty good outcome for me. So after that, we played across CSP. I was like I saw the PFC that VOH had, and I was like, yeah, this is just not gonna happen. So like, I did try my best, but like, I think the nerves got the best of me or something at the drill section, like where it was like and I missed like 5 or 6, and I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm done with this. And yeah, I lost that one. And then of course it was a 1-1 tie, so like we had to do a card draw again. And then unfortunately the card draw only gave us 12, 13, and I vetoed the 12. I forget which one it was. Like it was like a simple chart, and like he vetoed the 13. And then the chart that we ended up with was a triple journey DSP, which is a straightforward chart, like straightforward AF chart, you know, and which meant which meant that I was gonna lose, like 99% sure, because like his MA game is way stronger than me. Like I never really focused really on the MA game, so that's exactly what happened. He led by like 25 BX or something, and yeah, I lost. So that was one win and two lose, I guess. So that I think that put me on a third place in the whole pool of 4 people, and I think pros moved on to the next pool. And you know, I was like, you know what? I actually am really happy with how it turned out in many aspects. Like first, I beat VOHD in one song, like at least I was like really happy with that. And second, I defeated pros who literally went from like low level to like literally to level 6 where they were playing 16s and stuff, and like he was never defeated before me, so yeah, I was pretty happy about that too. And yeah, like just trailing against the like playing New Decade against Nightmare and just getting like 5 EX score difference was actually pretty good for me. I mean, I still have a little bit of regret about the Southern Plus. I really wish it could have gone better, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. Like, it is what it is. Like, really, you can't do much about it. So, like, I just really want to take this experience and, like, learn from it and, maybe play a little bit 12, 13s, so because the next tournament that I'm trying to go to is the Cliffs East, and I don't really know their format yet, so I need to look it up. But yeah, overall, I really want to say it was a great match. Like I enjoyed all of them. I'm really happy that I entered, even though I didn't like win out of the pool. It was just like a really good learning experience, and just like being in the tournament mindset made me realize I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of like, I might need to work on my MA game and stuff. So yeah, I really did enjoy it thoroughly, and I mean like the social aspect as well. Like I just hang out with DDR players and like just like hyping up about this one thing that we all love. It was amazing. It was just like overall amazing experience, and I cannot wait to meet more DDR players in Baltimore. Hopefully I can. I mean, I'm registered for it, but like I'm still not entirely sure like about the situation. I mean, I was registered for Mistake on the Lake for the longest time, and I was like, yeah, I don't know for sure yet. And then like I kind of figured everything out like a week before the tournament started. Anyway, this video is getting long, so I'm gonna stop here. Like overall TLDR, like go to tournaments. Like if you are a DDR player, just go to tournaments. Like even if you're not like entering and like competing in like actual like brackets and stuff, just go meet people in the community. Like Riley, one of the DDR players, didn't even sign up for the tournament like brackets, and like just like hung out with the DDR players who were there. And yeah, like that's just the tournament isn't only about like winning or like competing and stuff. It's also about social aspect. This is what I've learned as well. Just getting to meet and socialize with DDR players across the country. You don't get that experience like that often. Tournament is like going to be the only kind of like experience that you will be able to do that. So like, you gotta make the best out of it. If you can. Yeah, I mean, I think I can talk about this for hours, so I'm actually gonna stop here. And yeah, so more content coming soon. I'll try to work on like 15 PFCs maybe, or even 14 PFCs. No, that one. Sorry, backward. I was like, I'll try to go for 14 PFCs, maybe even 15 PFCs. I ranked up to Diamond 4 like today. I found out because of my second 15 PFC. Let's fucking go. So yeah, my mid to long term goal would be to get Cobalt, which requires like 4 more 15 PFCs and 5 more 14 PFCs for me right now at the moment. And a few up scores here and there, and I'm there. So like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. This tournament like gave me such a great inspiration boost and motivation. I want to be good at DDR. I'm not saying by that I don't mean like I'm bad at DDR right now, you know, but like I just want to be good, you know, as good as the players who are, you know, competing against me and like the level above me and all that. So yeah, really like lit a fire in my on my heart, and I yeah, I don't know. Should probably stop here. I'm tired from the driving, and I should probably go to sleep soon. I have to wake up at like 9 tomorrow. It's like what, like 2:30 in the morning right now. Yep. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did, I mean you did. You probably did if you are watching this right now. What am I saying? It's like 2:30 in the morning. So yes, more content coming soon. See you very soon. Yeah, I'll be uploading some more videos.